would like to do, however, is thank all of you guys for showing up on this day. It's a great day, though. It's starting to diminish. It's starting to get a little windy, but that's how we always get this thing started. What we're going to do, though, is acknowledge the fact that we have several buses from the Yala Unified School District. We have the Little Tokyo bus, and we also had a bus from the Tendico Church that brought in about 42 taiko drummers, and we really want to thank them for that. I'm going to still fake it. Sue's getting out of the car right now still. Anyway, we have quite a program, and we're going to abbreviate everybody's everything so that we can hopefully keep this down to an hour. At this point, then, what I would like to do is have Rose Ochi come up here and take care of the National Park Service business.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Rose Ochi, and I'm chair of the Manzanar National Historic Site Advisory Commission. And on behalf of the commission, I welcome you to this glorious day. I want to make a couple of introductions, and I'm going to assume a role that Sue had asked me to do on her behalf. As you could see, we have made great progress here at the park, and now we're entering a major new milestone. We had, since the inception of the park, a wonderful superintendent, Ross Hopkins, who has now retired. During our transition, we have been most fortunate to have acting superintendent Debbie Bird. During her term, everything stayed on track. The design and the development, all the studies and the approvals that were required. And the Manzanar Committee and the Commission want to publicly express our appreciation for the wonderful, wonderful leadership that she has provided. Sue is going to make a presentation on behalf of the Manzanar Committee to Acting Superintendent Debbie Bird.
A belated welcome to all of you. Debbie Bird has been acting superintendent for the past year, while the Park Service has been searching for a new superintendent after Ross Hopkins retired in April, just a year ago. And the committee has been very pleased with all the projects that have been completed here, and we would like to give Debbie a certificate of appreciation for her dedicated service to the Manzanar National Historic Site. Debbie?
Sure. I'd rather stand by you, Sue.
Oh, great.
It's actually been my privilege to get to know and to be some assistance to the very Honorable Sue Embrey and the rest of the members of both the Manzanar Committee and the Commission. In addition to these wonderful people, there are a few other organizations and individuals that I want to thank, because the work that has occurred here over the last year could not have been done by one person alone. And so just a few thanks that go out to both other branches of the National Park Service as well as other community organizations here in the Owens Valley. And I want to read those people off. I want to give special thanks to California Department of Water and Power, to the California Department of Forestry, who harvested the black locust, 3,000 linear feet of black locust for the cemetery, for the reconstruction of the cemetery fence. Yamamoto Advocates for Community Action were key in allowing us to accomplish this project. And I also want to give thanks to a few branches of the National Park Service. The Architectural Conservation Projects Program of the National Park Service, they're the ones that have done the wonderful work both at the entrance sign, the stone sentry buildings, the work around the masonry structures, then they are the ones that actually constructed the fence. And of course, I also want to give thanks to Jeff Burton and the others at the Park Service Archaeological Conservation Center in Tucson, Arizona. A lot of the improvements that you've seen here today were made possible by a matching grant made possible by the state of California legislature, and that was primarily sponsored by Assemblyman George Nakano. So anyway, thank you to all of you who have been here and who have supported me through the last year. It's been really my privilege and pleasure to be here, and thank you again very much.
Thank you, Debbie.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the National Park Service and Manzanar National Historic Site, I'd like to welcome you to this 32nd annual Manzanar Pilgrimage, and it's my honor to be here today as the new superintendent. And thank you, Rose, for the nice introduction. And also thanks to Debbie Bird for all of her hard work here at Manzanar. I'm stepping into some pretty big shoes, but we've got a lot of things that will be going on in the future here at Manzanar that we're excited about. One of the things we'll be doing is reconstructing or rehabbing the auditorium building and converting it into the administrative offices and the visitor center that will be open hopefully in the spring of 2003. Also, a project we'll be working on that we could use some of your help on is completing a cultural landscape report. So if there's anybody in the audience who've had some knowledge about the gardens that were here, please stop by one of the information desks over behind us to give them your name and tell them what you might be able to help us with the cultural landscape report. That'll be an important report to get done to help us manage the site. So I look forward to many years here at Manzanar and many experiences with the pilgrimage and many times experiencing the locust bloom out here at the site. So thanks a lot.